the way we handle family business. This all has to be handled correctly.
Welcome to the Holy Shh Podcast. It's your boy ABE from GET.
It's your boy Ron T, the Icon.
Got that 313 on.
That's
Boys
cold.
from London.
Shout out Sonic and Knuckles.
That's cold.
Oh, my bad. My name is Chuck Jordan.
What up, though? You know who it is, your boy, Coach DTM, a.k.a. Pure Motivation. I am Mr. Energy. Everybody love me. I don't have one enemy. Our podcast is here now, so you got to respect it. You never get off on us because we're never the exit. And if you know me, you know that I'm more than a savage who loves living life and is allergic to average. So in conclusion, so it's no confusions. If you see somebody realer than me, it's an illusion. What's good?
This guy with the whole verse.
Oh, that was great, though. I'm not going to lie. That was,
Where did that come from? He had that in the chamber. What the
Yeah, that's
fuck?
tough.
Man, that was tough.
he had some bars there. Speaking of bars, we were talking about Zoom in right here. We were talking about doing music back in the day.
Oh, man.
This guy right here used to go
He
by
got
the
the
name
same
of
glasses on
KO.
right now. He got the same glasses on right now.
That's some
And
AI
the
shit.
bed.
No, that's a hat. He done got the
He had the head on. He
bandana
had the head on, dude.
That's AI. Don't believe
No.
that.
KO wear a
That
hat.
shit.
Abe wears a bandana. That's the
I
difference.
don't believe none of that shit, man. Yeah. How everybody doing today, man?
I'm good.
What's happening?
We're back into it, man. Back in the spring of things, man. Coach,
Talk
what
about
you got for us on here on the agenda?
So, you know, last episode we were kind of talking about culture, you know, our culture, and to be specific. So I got a question about, like, the urban community.
Got that shit on. My bad. We all got that shit on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Why is it that the urban community is so possessive over people? All right, so to break it down a little further, let's say Abe dated somebody back in 2005. This table is forbidden to ever talk to that person in life, like as a relationship, once they break up. You know what I'm saying? But what if that person just so happened to be like the great connection to you? You know what I'm saying? Do you just miss that connection? And we, like I said, we the only community. I got white family that, you know, they wife and they date the brother after. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
man, I
they
know.
swap over.
It can
I
get
got
messy, though.
Man.
It can get messy.
But I seen where it didn't get messy.
Yeah.
I seen both sides. But for us, it's like, no, once we ever touch this person, off limit.
I've seen some before, though, where it was kind of like,
And you say you just miss out on love.
You just miss out on love because that was your man's girl first.
I think it's warranted sometimes that you don't do it. Because it'd be like, oh, yeah, this was the girl that smashed the homies, and then he married her, and you just like, it's just kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't have no experience in that, but that's just, I've seen it before. It's weird.
But do you feel like that, right? Do you have a ex, and if you seen CJ walk in here with her one day, are you going to feel a way like, yo, that's, and he know about it. It's not that he don't know about it, because that's different. But if
I think
he
it's
know
all
that y'all
about-
was together.
I think when it comes to that, it's all about how the person did it. If they waited to as soon as y'all break up, and then that's kind of like, you know, that's breaking bro code. But if years went by or something like that, and they just happen to reconnect or something like that, I wouldn't trip about it, especially if I'm happy somewhere else. So
Okay.
it's not bad. That's for me personally. But like if it's like I've had it before to where I broke up with somebody, and then within a month, somebody that was supposed to be my boy is talking to him, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I don't associate with that person no more because they were clearly waiting.
So it's a no for you.
That's what I'm hearing.
That's what
yeah.
I'm hearing, don't touch my stuff.
Don't touch
Yes,
my
That's my truck.
not
That's my
immediately. You got to let it cool off first, man. You can't get it straight out of the oven. It's terrible.
CJ, what about you?
I only have two hose bars. If I got a kid with the woman, or I was once married to the person,
Yeah.
or if I tell you that, well, I'm for third. If I tell you that's a personal for me, like I was in love with them, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Anybody else, have at it. Like I don't really care. Like especially considering I actually know people. It's like they may not have been good for me, but they may be perfect for you. Who am I to step on love? I never married her. I never was in love with her. You know what I'm saying? I never like. That's why I feel like if I have a kid with her, I gotta. I don't want to see that when I come pick my kid up all the time. or if I was like once married to her, like fam, I stood before God. That was my once mine.
Yeah.
And
So you have a kid with a girl. You make your homeboy the kid's godfather.
never.
You and the girl fall out, and the godfather slip in.
And he the
He
real
already
father.
the godfather. Now he
Never.
the god real father.
The guy real.
Hey, that's the reason why I said no.
The guy's stepdaddy doesn't.
Right. What about you, A? What you thinking?
Yeah.
'Cause I think we on the same wavelength, but I'm gonna let you go. See.
Yeah. I think it's you were saying the main thing that the person might miss out on love. Well, I like to hang around the type of guys where I'd give up the love of my living with the love of my life so that I could live with myself. Knowing I never did that to one of my niggas, dog. I just can't, man.
I
It's
can't
just
do it either.
now there have been situations where there's people who didn't know that they dated. They got serious. And then maybe even had a baby. And then they bring the girl around like, this my girl, and be like, damn, bro. Cause I live in that.
Yeah.
One of my closest homies brought his baby mama to the picnic. And it was somebody I used to date. And this my A1.
Yeah.
So just like we were saying, I would have cut him off. I couldn't. So I'm in a situation, even though my morals, I never whoop whoop, and he wouldn't either. We both
didn't
have
know,
to
yeah.
because we didn't know, and it's so far into it. They got a baby. It's like, damn.
And that's what make it hard too when you think about it, right? Especially if you in a new relationship, and do you hide that from your current girlfriend or wife? Like, yo, that. Because you know they don't want you around nobody you deal with.
Hell no.
It's a wrap. They don't
Hell
want you
no.
around so in that.
Oh, she
stage-
liking your stuff? She used to suck your dick.
Yeah,
So
you
you
know
ain't
what I'm saying?
shit.
Yeah,
I
there's
can't
no way
control
around
no
that.
like. What you doing? You want me to block her? Why? I was in high school.
Right. Yeah, so that make it a little difficult now. So you like, okay, I want to go to my man's whatever he got going on, bar mitzvah, whatever it is.
Is she gonna be there? Like,
Yeah.
So like, for me, don't touch my stuff, man. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I guess I do know why. The reason I don't want once I leave somebody, I don't want them in my environment or
Immediate
community.
Ah,
again. You know what I'm
they were
saying?
left for a reason.
They was gone for a reason. And
Yeah.
now you my man. I want you in my spot.
Right.
I don't want every time I see you, now I gotta see. You know what I'm saying? Especially if
Speak on
we
it.
ended on bad terms.
yeah,
Right.
I mean, that's why I said what I said with the three. Is if I told you I was in love with
Yep.
this girl, leave her alone. But
Exactly.
I ain't even gotta love you.
I'm just saying.
But
like,
if
for
it's
me,
to the point I don't like you, I don't
Yeah.
want to see you again. Like,
I'm just saying for me, it's like
like here she.
right.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, it's like if I don't have any relational ties to her, I don't really give a damn if somebody else talk to her. I don't have that connection because I don't not want her in my space because I never was like I feel like if I was in love with her, I don't want to see her around.
If you didn't
no
have
more.
any deep feelings, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I
Yeah.
was in love with this girl, that means I don't want her around no more. And now you with her, and now I'm reminded of all those feelings that I felt. But if I've never felt nothing for her, like man, she wasn't personal. She wasn't personal at all. She was a Lucy.
I got
Lucy.
He was a Lucy. I got a homie who his mom just moved. And she moved, and it just happened to be next to. It wasn't even really an ex. It was a girl who told his girl, they was all friends, man, I would do something with him one day, right? And the girlfriend didn't like hearing that, so she cut her off. So when the mom moved, she just so happened to move right next door to the girl. So now whenever he goes see his mom, he got issues. Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, are you going to see your mom for real? I'm going to. We going to see your mom.
Right. Next topic. That was dope, man. Deep. Next topic I want to bring up is kind of something I was going to. Shout out to a dope podcast, City of Wrestling. Make sure you guys follow him. Me and the owner, we were talking this week about some business, and he asked me a question that I don't think we all ask each other enough. And it was so strange when I thought the question. I went to our comments in our SmackDown post show, and somebody said, "You guys are doing great. I love all of you as individual podcast hosts, Chuck, Ryan, each one as an individual character. But what are your end goals in life? What do you want to do? And my man from City of Wrestling was asking me the same thing. A lot of people don't figure out what's the end goal. And they don't tell people what it is either, because maybe it's something along the journey they could help you get there with. And I thought to myself, I never really asked y'all. We just so locked into this. And sometimes I get on y'all. I know what my goal is kind of like in this media space, but maybe that's not y'all's. And that's not no fault to y'all. It's just we here together doing the podcast, but it got me thinking, like, to ask and even answer the fans' question, what is your individual end goal in life? Like, career-wise, where do you want to end up with all of this? Anybody want to start? Or?
I mean, for me, it's in my media space is it's music, it's acting, it's all of that. So I just want to leave a lasting impression. Whether it's be inspiring to somebody to follow their goals, to try something differently, to just have integrity throughout the process. And if I could leave that lasting legacy for my kids, for friends, for anybody, even strangers on the internet, if I can be, that's where the icon comes from. Icon is somebody that is inspiring for people to be greater or do better, or somebody to look up to. So that's just it. So
Dope. Coach.
I'll jump in there, man. Listen, my ultimate goal in life, my
in business.
In business,
yeah,
period.
Yeah.
It kind of coincides together for me. Right? I just have to be a person to add value to as many people's lives as I can.
Gotcha.
Right? So I do motivational speaking. I'm an officiant, so I marry people. I love watching relationships flourish to the best ability, right? I hate when I see people in a relationship. I just talked to a guy. He was with his wife for 21 years out of conveniency. She got married. She got pregnant. They got married. But he told her prior to the marriage, I love you, but my heart is for somebody else. In the beginning. And that was enough for her to say, okay, let's still do it. You know what I'm saying? And so to me, I feel like they kind of sort of internally suffered for 21 years until they finally said, okay, our youngest kid is graduating now. Now we can live our life. Let's get the divorce and make it happen. I don't want that for nobody.
Right.
So anything that I can do to help anybody get to their next level and live their best life as whoever they are, that's my job in this space.
Gotcha. Chuck Jordan, what's your end space? Is it music? What is it?
All media. I want to own my own production company, and I always tell people, I want my company to be like a 25% of what Tyler Perry is. I don't want it like that giant of a production. I just want somewhere where people could come and do, if they want to do film, they want to do podcasting, they want to do something. And plus, I want to own my own production company to where it's like, we can help fund you. We can help put you out. We can like how we're doing now. Like we're branching off. I want to turn Holy Shit into an actual production company where we can help other young people who want to be in this space. We'll have the resources to be able to do it. Or if you want to do music, guess what? We got an in-house studio too. In-house this, in-house this. We got film companies if you want to go out and shoot. And we got like I want to have 2 sound rooms where we can put our own films together. It's like everything here.
Yeah.
Without having to, I gotta go there to get it. Why can't we have it here?
Like one-stop shop.
Plus, I've always liked helping new artists and people develop and figure out their sound, and they look, their image. I like doing stuff like that, so I really want to be really hands on. That's why I was saying I don't want to be like Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry-ish, where it's like I can help others in my community with what I own and be able to own it to where we can. Oh, you want to do a podcast? Here go my card. Call me tomorrow. I'll see we can get you pointed in the right direction. Oh, you want to do films? We got that. You want to get your stuff on this? We got that.
Yeah, there's a young group of cats that I met recently. Shout out to The Vision Detroit. It's a group of like young individual artists that do production, sing, they rap, they write, they do photography, film, and they just had like an event to where it was like a one-stop shop to where you can get this done and stuff. I just thought it was real dope, and I love to see young people with that type of mind of giving back and helping while building themselves up in the process. So I like that idea too.
Like even with Kevin Hart, he got that all deaf comedy thing, the comedy thing. I'm like, he's only focused on comedians and young actors, but I'm like, I do so much stuff in the media aspect. I want to do everything with it. Like,
Would you put on a dress? He said, he said Tyler Perry. I was just
But you
thinking
did say
Madea.
anything.
I said Tyler Perry.
Hey
Tyler
man, we
Perry.
entering new
Tyler Perry.
rooms. You can't be
I
saying
said
that type
S.
of shit,
Oh, I thought
man.
you
Come
said
on,
Tyler
we might
Perry
be on a
dress.
deal.
He
No,
said
He said Tyler
he
Perry.
said,
S.
he
I thought
said
you
Kevin
Tyler
Hart
Perry
didn't wear a dress. What you talking
And
about?
Kevin Hart did too. He did.
Well, he wore a dress.
Yeah, on
What movie?
SNL.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
they got him.
So I'm saying, dress or no dress? What you saying?
for the right money, I might.
There we go. Okay.
'Cause, hey, Martin Lawrence was like, "Hey, y'all don't know how much money I got paid for Big Mama."
Big Mama's house.
So, hey,
The prequel. Big Mama's house.
I'm like I don't know if people know Martin is a director, but he was like, I directed so many movies because of the money I made for Big Mama. He was like,
He's
like,
talking about Big
like,
Mama, but he was Shanae first. So
Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah, but I'm just
he
saying.
didn't get that much money for
But
Shanae.
He ain't do that much.
Yeah, he didn't
Shanae.
do that, but I'm just saying he was. I know he did
That
say
was
that
a
in the
trial
interview.
run.
He was like, he's like, y'all don't know how much I got paid for that. He was like, just like y'all don't know how much Eddie got paid for all the stuff he do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like
that's your end goal. You said
my
that's-
end goal is to own my own production company and be able to. That way, I can. If I want to drop music, I can. If I want to do a movie, I can. Do stuff here, I can do it without having to
Outsource so much.
outsource so much. Plus, also, like I said, but when I said plus also, but also, I can help young people coming up in the space to where
Yeah.
it's like, I don't want to just get so big to like, oh, I'm just above you. No, I want to help you. Like, you need help? Come on, like, let me point you in the right direction. Even if it's not with our company, let our company be able to help out and figure out where you need to go, branch out to where I want somebody to be like, when I get old and like Quincy Jones, where somebody, be like, hey, man, I won this thanks to Chuck Jordan and his crew for helping me out that day. To me, that means more than the award myself.
Yeah.
right.
It's helping young people get there.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
Is I was just thinking about like my wife. I know your wife the same way. Your wife the same way. Your kids get you doing the same thing too. Like when you come up with an idea, they just jump on board and run with it. Like, all right, bet, let's do it.
Yeah.
It feel even better when you got like a surrounding core, even outside of your wife, outside of your crib, that's also jumping on board with whatever idea you throw out there. I want to do let's do it.
Right.
I was talking to Ryan when we kicked y'all off the show a couple weeks ago. I was talking to Ryan outside, and I'm like, yo, I want to do this album. I want to do it like this, boom, boom. And Ryan was like, bet, I got something for you. We're going to do it. Bet, let's do it. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Because most people will just listen.
So, yeah, that's kind of cool. That's cool.
Yeah, and then keep it going and,
Yeah.
and not even remember that they even had a conversation like that, and you know what I'm saying, in the future. But, yeah, so it's important, man, to have a strong core around you, too, in these endeavors of life that you have.
Exactly. And a lot of people may look at what I do and think like, oh, you just want to be a wrestling guy or whatever. No, I got a goal. I watch Game of Thrones. I'm big on Game of
He
Thrones.
was also a rapper, too, guys.
Put that AI. I don't know, Eddie. Where you found that? Which generator created that? But they need to be banned. But my goal, like I say, I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones. I just believe in life as a chase to sit on the top of somewhere, and just really kick your feet up. And there's 2 chairs that I want to sit in before I die. One is in some capacity, some type of commentating role. I don't know, but just, I'm into journalistic speaking and things like that. So I want to sit at an AEW or a WWE table one day from a professional setting. I need to sit in that chair. And 2, I also need to sit at ESPN one day in one of those chairs. You give me those 2 thrones, I'll kick my feet up on any little lazy in front of it and die a happy man. But that is my end goal, where I need to be in those 2 chairs. It's just, I just like sports speaking, and those are my 2 favorite things. So to me, that's the pinnacle. Like when some people, they complain about indie wrestlers, Mariah May. Why do you want to go to WWE? It's fucking WWE.
Yeah.
I understand this is the holy shit, and we taking the fuck off. Y'all could be bigger, but it's something for me. Let me just go there, sit there, feel like I made it, and then I know I can become bigger than it. And I think that's what Mariah May or Blake Monroe was thinking when she did the same switch.
I mean, if you look at people like Shannon Sharp, he'll sit in and he still got his own thing
and
going
it's
on
still
too.
booming. It's
Yeah,
just
so-
something I want to accomplish, and that's what I'm saying. You gotta ask people that. You never know where they want to head in life. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
just like with my music.
and you be able to connect. Now you know where I'm connecting you to.
Exactly.
Because if I'm connecting you to like a doctor at Henry Ford, you're gonna be like, I ain't never said I want to be no doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
no, you got to know where somebody's going for that. I like
Exactly. Like when I'm with Chuck, I know he in music state. Hey, you got to post about music. I got to do wrestling. Forget music. You know, I know you need to focus on that right now. We'll get to wrestling. You know, shit like that.
that. I like it.
Yeah. What you got for us, Ryan T?
All right. Well, mine is actually more of like it's a mental health question.
Oh, that's
Mental
Whoa,
health.
from Ron T, the icon.
So with a lot of craziness going on and it's constantly in your face, it's hard to escape. But what is it besides professional wrestling? What do you use to kind of escape our outside world and just have your me time or just something to escape to a distraction or to kind of say? What do you use or what do you have?
I'm kind of, oh man, you kind of hit a topic that I've been talking about at counseling a lot lately. I'm crazy self-abusive, man. And lately I've been finding myself like, we taking off a little bit here. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Shit going kind of fast. It's a lot to do. And I've been wanting some breaks, but I got a bad problem of when I'm in those rhythms, I don't take a break. I dive deep into the fire just because there's something in me that believe like great things come with the hardest fucking obstacles. You know what I mean? I think that's why my fitness journey, my whole life, I just always tried to stay in shape just because just got to kind of stay on the gas, man. I have a problem with taking a break. And my counselor was saying, you know, one day it's gonna give out and you're gonna snap. And you should chill, but at the same time, I kind of know myself, and I really want that. I want that finish line, and I'm not gonna snap, and I'm not gonna cry, but I am abusing myself. I am hurting my family. I am not reaching out to my friends and going to birthday parties because SmackDown on Friday night, or it's the NBA Finals, or I gotta go cover the Lions. You know, I'm in this, man, and I'm willing to sacrifice a lot, and it is a detriment to my character and who I am, but I just want it, man, and I don't really give a fuck.
That's deep that you said that too, because I think about that a lot. Trying to keep the balance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think about that quite often. Like what I do, it helps me. I gotta travel sometimes, and a lot of times I try to negotiate 2 tickets. You know what I'm saying? So I can take my wife with me without me having to pay for it, et cetera. But then she got to take time off work. But when the way you do it,
Psychotic.
it's difficult. I'll be looking at it like, bro, I can't.
Psychotic, man.
I gotta keep the house good. You know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. I'm a relationship guy, right? So I gotta make sure that my wife is happy at all times, or at least to the best of my ability. But then you also want to go out and you want to do, you know, the grinding part of it. And so that balance is a very difficult thing. And sometimes I got to grab him by the collar like, yo, come on, slow down for 1 second. Take a little bit of a breather.
But I feel like some ways I don't deserve it. Some people may look online and be like, oh, y'all got all these views, y'all rich. We're not quite there yet. You know what I mean? So why am I about to go out when I know I got some bills behind? I can't enjoy life right now unless I'm ahead, really ahead, because I know times right now are just, man, it's just so heavy. You know what I mean? So I almost feel irresponsible enjoying life right now.
I look at like Eminem, and people talk about how he do his recording session. They say he's the only person that they ever work with that treat this like a 9 to 5. Said no matter where he at in the recording process, when 5 o'clock hit, he out. So while everybody else trying to grind it out and they doing 30 hours in the studio, he like, no, 9 to 5.
Yeah. My best answer when people ask me, why you don't take a day off to get a vacation? I want to take life off. That's why. I want to take life off. And I think it's a different level of effort if that is your goal. You have to give up this weekend, that weekend, because I want to check the fuck out. I want a permanent vacation. I don't want to go to Punta Cana on a weekend coupon pass that's going to put me in a hole, you know? Fuck,
Right.
I want to check out this bitch at 45 with the feet up, nigga. Like, for real. So, fuck these vacations. Fuck a good time. I want a good life.
I mean, and I teach my kids that too, somewhat, to an extent. I try to teach them the balance between what Abe was saying and what the rest of the world is saying. Like, I say grind now, let your life be hard now so it can be easy later.
Yeah.
Or you can let your life be easy now to be hard later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But find that medium to where, because here's the problem. Sometimes you do grind so hard because you want to check out of life later.
Right.
You don't
check
make
out
it till
early.
later. You check out early, and you didn't get to enjoy the part of life that you were
Yeah,
here.
exactly.
So I tell people to live while you're living too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to miss out on the finer things of life that you thinking, okay, I got to get this bread first. But nah, I got to spend this time with my son. I got to, spend this time with the grandkids. Let me go over there and play with her a little bit and act like a monkey while she can laugh and all that good stuff. And then now I'm going to go back out and that's grind time. So, yeah, it's important to have that balance there.
I think sometimes you got to make the decision like, look, one of these bills just not getting paid because I'm not going to be miserable. We're going to at least have some kind of break. It's going to be late. That's it.
Yeah.
This bill going to be late.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm with A, bro. But I will say I find a balance in doing fun stuff while I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
So
I enjoy my work. You're right.
Yeah. That's the
no,
difference.
I'm saying like even when I'm at work, I'm going to figure out something to do for myself, even as I'm working. For example, when I'm at the studio, as I'm working and stuff between sessions, I'm watching YouTube videos, and then once a new session comes in, I turn it off and get back to work. But I'm relaxing during my downtime, and I get back to work as soon as work is available. And then when I'm recording myself, like I said, I'll be FaceTiming the homies with our little group chat, catching up on stuff while recording and playing video games. I'm like, I try to multitask while I'm doing stuff to where it's like, even during my downtime, I'm still working. And even during my work time, I'm still making downtime. Even when I go to work, I'll FaceTime my daughters while during my breaks. Or I'll write songs and write stories while I'm at work. Even though I need to be no, you need to. I'm like, no, I got a lot of downtime. So during my downtime, let me work. And if I'm not working, let me FaceTime my kids let them know I love them and stuff. Or just I try to keep my time. Like even when like Abe calls me, he'll be like, well, I got this. I'm coming. Let's go. I'm ready to work because I'm like I find fun in the work. And I think I said it in one of my songs. I was like, when you turn your work into play, that's success to me.
It is. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not
Because it's
hard.
no longer, oh damn, I'm thinking about this 9 to 5. No, I'm having so much fun in the work that I'm doing to where it don't feel like work. Like when we go to shoot commercials and stuff for people, and I be throwing my ideas out, and they use it, and I get to see how it came to life. To me, I'm like, that's the start of me making my own movie one day. So it's like, that's fun for me.
Yeah.
I don't look at it as, I got to go do this thing for these people, and I'm not doing it for myself. And no. I'll miss birthday parties to go work play for me.
You miss your daughter's birthday party?
Yes. I miss all their birthdays anyways.
Yeah, I have missed.
Because my daughter's,
I've missed
my
the
kids
party
live in
for
Atlanta.
this show.
But if they live here,
I've missed their birthday parties when they was here. I've had shows and stuff, but it was like, well, what I'll do is for them, it's like, all right, I might miss your birthday, but I'll make it up. So it's like, if your birthday through the week, I'm not calling off work. I don't call off my own birthday. But Saturday I might have this, but Sunday, all open. So Sunday is yours. Whatever you want to do all day.
All day.
and I look at that. So my dad was a big workaholic, right? He worked, and he showed me like the meaning of grind.
Right.
But he also had 6 kids with 5 different women, right? And
He was grinding for real.
grind on me. But he was intentional about being there for his kids,
Right.
for the most part. But it was a lot of stuff that he couldn't get to because he had to work, right? And for some of the kids, he was acting at that moment as like a single father type situation. You know what I mean? So, but I remember for me what it felt like when he couldn't come to certain things. So I was like, I'm not gonna let my kid go through that. When they playing sports, I'm gonna make sure I'm in the stands. I'm gonna make sure I'm involved. You know what I'm saying? Because the worst thing to do is for your kid to look up and ain't nobody there supporting them.
Well,
in the sport that they, you know what I mean? Just
I know. I can't really, like I said, my kids, my daughter, she's really big into sports, and I haven't been to anything that she does except for when she did like AAU, and she actually told me, it was like, I'd rather for you not to come. She was like, because now I feel like I'm letting you down when I do fail. Because she's like, because I know how much hard work we put in through the off season. If I'm having a bad game, I don't need you there yelling at me. I just need to be able to just zero in. So she was like, I'd rather record it and watch it with you, and then you can tell me where I need to fix it or how proud. Like I tell her all the time. I tell all my kids, how proud I am, and they be like, yeah, we'd rather for you not to.
But I would recommend breaking through that wall so she reaches a comfort of you being the reason she can accomplish more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my daughter was doing that too a little bit, and I kind of forced my way through it, and I just kind of eased up, and I became, what's the word I'm looking for? A little more lighter touch, I should say. You know, with
Sensitive.
a little more sensitive. You know what I mean? And then I made my presence a little more comfortable in her space because me and you kind of are like, let's go.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
And
That
it's
was kind of hard
aggressive.
to do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, once you find that balance, it's good. But like, it is hard to do at first.
Yeah.
So Abe was doing this bodybuilding type situation, right?
Yeah.
It was called, what was it called? Detroit Body Riot.
Body
Detroit Body
Riot.
Riot.
Right. So I'm in the gym constantly. What's the most important part of the gym?
Eating. It's not even the gym.
No, okay, aside from the eating part.
What's the most important part of the gym?
Being
If I'm
intentional.
just
Of that
thinking
process,
gym
of that process.
of that process is, I think finding the main reason why you love yourself.
I like that. The word I was looking for was actually taking that rest day for your muscle.
Yeah.
Oh, that too.
That's the most important part. Like,
I
you
think you're
breaking
talking
them
about how to
down.
get started.
Yeah.
That is important, though.
It's
That's
the same
crucial.
thing in life.
Yeah.
You grinding. The most important part of this grind is taking that rest day to, even freshen your mind, even think
Damn,
about
I went
how
way
life
too
is.
deep. Oh yeah, you was
You
talking
feel
about.
me? Yeah. He went
I'm
to
still
the
on
why.
the
Understanding why you want to do what you
Why
got
you
to
wanna
do.
do,
You
but
want to
no.
be here.
Yeah, from the technique.
From the technique.
I'd
part, the
rather
rest.
somebody work out 1 or 2 days a week and eat right and rest the rest. Because
Yeah.
recovery is far more important.
Recovery is far
Big
more
E
important.
is huge. Professional wrestling. Big E is a monster. Wouldn't we all agree?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Google it. The man don't work out more than 2 days a week, and it's been like that for years. It's just the way he rests, the way he recovers on those 4 or 5 days, and he specifically targets certain muscles on those couple days he works. So rest is very important.
Yeah, so it's the same thing in life. You know what I'm saying? When you grinding out here, you trying to get it going. You might grind for 5-6 days straight. That rest, even God rested.
Yeah.
He made the whole world and said, you know what? Let me rest on this last day.
I will say though,
He did, though.
He
You're
did.
right.
I will say this though.
Oh, God, lazy.
The thoughts of that does not
Right,
reflect
that's-
the LWO does not feel that way.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let
I
me
ain't
slide
taking no
back
damn
just in
day
case
off.
that bolt come
I
in.
ain't taking. God
No,
damn it.
I will say, as a parent, the hardest thing for me to learn was to listen to my kids. Because a lot of times, for me, I know my parents, I could tell my mom, hey, I don't really want you here, and she'll just keep showing up, and it actually would make me mad where I would want to quit. And I was like, I don't want you here. Like,
You're a
like, I know a
distraction.
lot of kids, you being in the stands is great, but I'm like, I don't want you here because if I, like I said, like when my daughter was like, if I do fail, I know how proud of me, and I know you're not going to say nothing, but I know I just fucked up. You know I just fucked up. I'd rather for you not being here. So I was
It's a
like,
distraction more than
I won't come.
Yeah.
But if you want me there, I'll be there. But she was like, but I do want to send you the film so we can sit down and analyze it together. We can eat popcorn and just, like when she was here, we used to just sit there and watch her film session, and she'd be like, I got to do that better. I was like, don't beat yourself up about it. But for us, that was our bonding time. But she was like, I don't want you physically there, but I still want your input. So it was like, I had to learn to just take that hands-off approach of not forcing myself. I'm going to make myself fit into this. No. She told me what she wanted from me. As a parent,
Yeah, I see what you
listen
mean.
and back the hell off.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, I get it. I look at it from a couple different points. Like if she like, okay, now let's go through this video. I think it'd be more powerful if we going through this halftime. Look, okay, when you did that, baby girl, try this differently. Let's see if it changed up in the second half. Something to that
In-game
sort.
audibles.
As a coach, yeah.
Just like Eminem. Eminem said he was like his daughter was like, I don't like when you come to my school.
Shout out to the D man. We don't.
And what did he do?
Right.
He was like, she was like, or if you do come, because I don't. She was like, I don't like the fact that everybody, the attention all goes to you. I'm already your kid. That does. He's like, still would try to like disguise myself, and she told you stop coming to the school. But he was like, he was like, so we compromised to where he was like, when she had her homecoming, I was there, but I was inside the school watching from inside. So that way I didn't make a spectacle. She got to have her moment.
Yeah.
And I still got to watch, but it was like, if he would have showed up, it would her being homecoming queen wouldn't have been shit. It would have been, oh my God, Eminem's in the stand.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. As a parent, sometimes the hardest thing for us to do is to listen as our child is speaking, especially because we be like, oh, you don't know nothing. I'm your parent. But for me, I'm like, I tell my kids all the time, all I needed was a car seat to bring you home. I don't know nothing. So to both of our inputs,
You're still learning.
I'm learning how to be a parent. So it's like that's why I said for me, I know for me it was, especially when I played football. A lot of my friends on the football team, I'm trying to focus on all right, the 34 dive, I gotta hit this pocket, I gotta hit this, do this, and this. And my friend like, your mama bad, bro. I'll tag. Mom, stop coming. Right. Well, I gotta see my mama, stop coming because you now becoming a distraction because these ignorant ass motherfuckers, and I'm not paying attention what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to not come. And she's like, but I'm like, please, just don't.
Yeah.
Well, your mom's a baddie. That's bad.
That's a good question, man.
But
good question.
yeah, I guess I go myself as far as like if you think about it, I'm juggling a lot. I'm working. I just went on an 11-day straight stretch at my 9-to-5 job.
You don't have a lot of 5. You have a rotating 5.
Yeah,
Rotating.
9 to 5 as in like
stripper,
it was
ain't
from 8 to 4:30. Yeah, I don't know. So when you work for a utility company, you work whenever. So that's hard to balance, especially with the podcast. Finding time to work on my music. It's a lot of time, and then you also got to be intentional as a husband and a father to be there for your family. So it is a lot. It's a lot, but you also got to know your body,
Right?
And know when you got to take time off, and know when you got to when you got to rest. And there's been plenty of times I'm like, hey y'all, I'm not gonna make the post show.
Yeah.
I gotta
And
rest.
the good thing, we all understand. You know, we done got in the rhythm of this. Like, yo, take the night off. Last night, Minx couldn't jump in. The kids was acting up. I got it. You know what I mean? We just got it. That's what team is all about.
So every now and then you got to turn the PlayStation on. Every now and then,
Yeah.
play a video game, even if it's just for like an hour or two.
You know what I do? I listen to a lot of self-help videos on YouTube and podcasts. So like I'm big on a guy who I met years ago. Like I met him in person. We've been kicking it on the phone, et cetera, back and forth. Eric Thomas, which is like one of the #1 speakers in the world. Tony Robbins, Jim Rohn. Like I'm big on self-help videos, either watching them and or making them. And I started making them because I was talking to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this video is really for me, which is what helps me when my core don't be watching my video because I'm like, I watched it, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
especially when your dad sending them to you.
Yeah, he's sending them to me like, you need this one.
Well, in this topic on this note, you are right. You do need a break, and I kind of understand what y'all saying, but fuck that. I'm going to keep pushing. When I die, scoop me up, carry me around the town folk, and tell them I gave it my all. I don't give a shit.
He said weekend with Birmingham. Right.
Fuck that.
It don't matter, because at the end
Till
of
the
the
wheels
day,
fall off.
his body gives out on him to where it makes him take a
I'm
break.
already crippled. I'm going out with a bang. Anyway, last 2 topics before we get to Chuck's topic to end the show. As you all know, we are a 6-man team. The 4 of us,
6 ring, baby.
The 4 of us are in Michigan, in Detroit. That's why you see us film. But Minx Mayhem, she lives in Texas. Bro, he is in New York. But they got questions too. And Minx Mayhem wanted the next topic. She said, if the world of professional wrestling was in shambles, it was crumbled to the core and we had to rebuild. You had to pick 3 women and 3 men to form an Avengers team from any faction to rebuild professional wrestling. Who are those 3 men you are picking? Who are those 3 women you are picking for your Avengers pro wrestling team to save the world? the whole world. I will start if you want. I mean, if y'all
for
ain't
it.
ready.
Cody Rhodes.
Go ahead.
Cody fucking Rhodes! Why do we even have to play with this? You know? We should have a default. But anyway, Cody Rhodes, my one guy. My second guy would be, I'm going to be fair, it's going to be Roman Reigns. He's still the big dog. He draws. My third guy, I had to dig deep because I'm like, pause. I had to dig deep because I was like, there's got to be somebody who I can see the future in. And this guy I've been crapping on, but they've been elevating him from a very, very low level right now. And I see a change in him, and I think he could be the future. Give me Trick Williams as my third guy. My women, easy. Timeless Tony Storm, Sasha Banks. And my third, give me Mariah May, a.k.a. Blake Monroe. I'm sorry. I know people are falling off the bandwagon. She's still in my heart. She hasn't faded completely. So that's my 3 women, 3 men. Save the goddamn world. Who you got? Who next?
I'll go. So I got Braun Breaker. Roman Reigns. It's only 3?
3 men, 3 women.
Damn.
The Avengers was 6.
Damn. Can I get rid of a woman and pick another guy?
No, you're breaking rules, nigga. Come on.
Because I want to go Cody, but I got to go Swerve.
Okay.
I'll go Swerve. Women, I'm going Lash Legend, Tony Storm, and Bianca Belair.
Damn, I forgot about Bianca. Yeah, you're right. But Lash, that's a stretch. We'll see.
I think Lash is the future.
Okay. Coach, who you got?
I'm gonna do a little flip, man. I'm gonna go. You definitely got to start it off with Roman. Roman got to be the first choice.
Roman is Iron Man.
Then I got to pick this person because no matter who he's involved with, he always at the top of the list, and it has to be none other than Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman's gonna steer this thing in the right direction.
I didn't think about
Gonna
that.
make it go right.
Okay.
And
Shit, thought Paul.
the next one, it would have to be none other than L.A. Knight.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's one world that's going to hell. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
For my women, and we're gonna run it down there. Wherever we at. Wherever we at, we taking it over.
And the women.
For the women,
I hope they can save it.
I'm gonna have to go with Charlotte Flair. You know, royalties always got to be at top. You know what I mean? This one might throw y'all off a lot of bit, but it's got to be Brandy Rhodes.
Brandy Rose. That ain't throwing me off. I'm all with that.
With that,
Michigan's own. Shout out Brandy Rose.
Let's go. And then the last one for my women is a storm is coming, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Jade Cargill. All right, that's a nice
Jade
list. Let's
Cargill.
finish this off with Ryan T. Your 6 Avengers who will save professional wrestling. Who are
All right,
they?
I'm gonna start with the ladies because I got 3 of those already. So I got Tony Storm,
Tony Storm.
I got Bianca Belair,
Okay.
I got Io Sky.
Ooh, that's nice.
For the men, I got Swerve,
Swerve.
Roman, and then this is where I'm stuck. I'm like, I don't want to pick Cody because he already said Cody, and he gonna be like, yeah, that's right, Cody Rhodes.
Damn, why you can't help a nigga be happy though? You don't even want to see me happy. Okay.
But I feel like as far as the future goes, I don't know if Cody is. I don't know how much time Cody really got left, even with Roman though as well. If you think about it, so I want to pick somebody that's young and up and coming. So I'm gonna say Obafemi.
Okay. Those are that's a question from Minx Mayhem.
I thought he finna go with Melo.
Right.
Not yet, man. Not yet.
And Chuck Jordan, what you got?
All right, so there are so many stars. I was watching this on the little documentary of the behind the scenes. They were saying there's so many stars, but only so much room at the top. Right? If you were running the company, how would you funnel that so many stars, only so much room at the top theory? That was my question.
I would toss it in the trash. I don't believe in that. I believe you can make this the top. You know what I'm saying? So it's like watching the All-Star game. There's so many stars and they all on one team. You know what I mean? So let's just make everybody the star that they are, and watch the company flourish in a way that you never saw
by that
happen
theory,
before.
there's still 30 teams with 12 to 15 people on the roster, there's only so much spaces on the All-Star teams. That's what I'm saying.
How do you
was David
pick
Stern,
who are the all-stars?
how do you determine who's at the top with all this talent?
You know what I'm saying? You turn into Golden State Warriors. Golden State had a team full of stars at one point.
I think you're thinking about it from a sports standpoint. He's thinking about it from like more wrestling, but using a sports analogy.
Yeah.
Like, who would you pick? You gotta.
How would you
How would you decide who's at the top?
I'm gonna answer. Let me answer first. Maybe I show him. I would pick it from like an AI standpoint. AI is crazy. A lot of times when I'm in the stocks heavy. Shout out my guy. Goddamn, forgetting his name live on TV. Anyway, yeah,
that do the thing.
Yeah.
Man, you know who you are.
Yeah, my man. Hey, you know who that? Royal Investments. Sorry. Forgot it. Had a brain freeze. Royal Investments, we do a lot of stock trading and stuff. And a lot of times we've been using just AI, man, just trying to figure out what do people like. And it's very helpful. I think the WWE should really swallow their pride. Who got the merch? Mm-hmm. I seen American Idol fans just get to vote. Why can't we just open the show at the end? Who's your favorite? Ain't that how that Love Island thing go? Yeah. They just vote and let the fans be a lot more interactive, and then you're giving them what they want then. You know what I mean?
But if you give them what they want, is the best talent at the top then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, as a company, it's like, all right, like,
I don't think it's about talent.
I
think it's what you call talent. Like,
yeah.
if I want to make money, I'm saying who's my best seller, because the seller may not be the best talent. So that's a choice as a business. You
Also,
really got to make.
Just like the whole Gunther and Jay Uso thing. Jay's way bigger of a seller, so technically you would want to put the belt on him. But
right,
as a talent base, it's Gunther is best for talent.
Wise, yeah.
Right.
So it's like, how do you figure out, like, all right, well, like, say we built the next star. All right, he got these things, but he moves merch. But this guy makes every match great, but he moves merch.
Right.
Like, how do you figure out, like, all right, we'll bring these people up. These people aren't really doing much. Bring these up.
That's my suggestion.
How do you figure it out?
AI, what you got?
I mean, that's not a bad suggestion, even as far as like looking at analytics wise. And then if you have people that are more talented, that gives them an opportunity to say, okay, well, what do you need to work on to make yourself more appealing to the crowd? Because if the crowd isn't voting for you, at first it's like you got people like Karrion Kross that the crowd wants them to do something with, and they're not really doing much. So if you look at aspects like that, Karrion Kross shouldn't have to do much more to get over than he did already. But you have people that are more talented that aren't over with the crowd. That gives them an opportunity to say, okay, I need to connect with the audience more. What can I do? And they can work on that aspect of it.
Just like I thought they got over like with murder with the whole Charlotte Flair thing. Because like literally she couldn't even get a word out. She was damn near crying on national TV. And then they partnered her with the most loved person.
Exactly.
And now she's over because they did the little heart thing.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's crazy.
That little moment, everybody's like, we love Charlotte.
Yeah,
you were literally hating her.
Because that's what I said. Y'all looked at me like I was crazy. And I was like, I feel like this is the Charlotte Flair redemption tour. When she first came back, they're going to have to do something. Something's going to happen to where people are going to start loving her. But y'all was like, nah, man. I didn't know what they were going to do.
Sometimes you got to be careful.
But they did it.
But sometimes
I always loved this. I ain't really.
Sometimes you got to be careful with that because it could have went the other way where people be like, oh, no, we don't want that. We hate Alexa too now. We've seen it go both ways. You know what I'm saying? It's like
nobody can hate Alexa though.
So how do you think they should funnel it?
I don't really know. That's what I was saying.
I'm talking about Coach.
Oh,
he would kind of.
He said Golden State because everybody.
He said everybody good.
Everybody a star.
I mean,
you get a star. You get a star.
What we learned is that talent is like 10% of everything that's going on, right? It's all about who's the household name and who do people know. Because I feel like at this point, honestly, they're not trying to cater to us as the fan.
Yeah.
They trying to usher in new people. How do you usher in new people? You got to find out who the household name is in this company. Who do people know that don't watch wrestling?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Who can feel relatable?
Who are they relatable to? They know Roman Reigns. They know Cody Rhodes. They know Charlotte Flair. They know LA Knight. They know Bianca Belair. Like, they know the swinging of the hair. Like, there's certain things, they know these names. So that's why you will see them put all their efforts behind, let's just run with them. They know Jay, and they okay with Jay not being the champion.
Yeah.
So they like, okay, he don't have to be a champion for us to still run behind him.
Right.
He's still good.
But yeah, and
then
I think even
Gunther
with that,
won't be the same without a title to me. He don't
Yeah.
look as dominant without a title. So it's like we got to give him a title so he can continue to have this dominant
I
run.
think it also was a good idea. As much as I was irritated that it didn't last as long, I understood why Gunther and Goldberg happened, because Goldberg still carries a name. He has a legacy. And there were people that were like, oh, Goldberg doing a
Passing the
retirement
torch.
match? I'm going to tune in on this. And
Yeah,
they
passing
like,
the torch.
who is this Gunther guy? He's slapping him hard. Oh, that was it. And they had actually a pretty good match.
But at the same right.
For Goldberg standards, I mean, it was a pretty good match still.
Yeah,
But
senior
at the
citizen,
But at the same time, it comes down to what Chuck was asking, and you got to ask yourself the first question as a business. And shout out to one of my mentors. Shout out Dean Beans in the back. But when he was teaching me filming, you got to ask yourself in the beginning, what do I want to shoot? And I think WWE, they know I want to shoot something that's going to make me money. That's why I'm going to promote this. AEW says, I want to shoot something that's going to show the wrestling athleticism. I don't care if he's popular or if he's selling a T-shirt. I want a fan who likes watching the athleticism of wrestling to enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to shoot. So that's the first question you got to ask when your company is, what do you want to shoot?
Last time we was talking about bringing Vince back, and I was thinking, I remember Stephanie and Triple H had like they was talking on her little YouTube thing. He was like, when you ran a business, what was you looking for? She was like, I was chasing moments. I wanted those big moments, or just someone people sat down at the dinner table they could talk about. And he was like, yeah, well, I'm chasing this, and I'm like, it goes completely different things. And that's where when I was watching the trailer for the. And it was like, there's so much talent. We got so much talent. We got NXT, we got SmackDown, we got Raw, we got all this talent, but there's only much room at the top. So how do you figure out the top card, your mid card? Plus you're bringing new stars in. So it's like, how do we get these guys to be stars? We got CM Punk. We got to keep CM Punk at the top. Like, it's like, how do you figure out? Then we need enough to watch. You see the same names over and over again.
Problem to have.
It is a good problem to
But I'm
have.
just saying, like, if it
It's
was
a damn
problem,
good problem to have.
how do you figure it out? Because like I was like, even just with us growing, it's like we know us four is always gonna be dominant. But how do you figure out? All right, well, we got to plug and play this person, and this person is they move merch, but they talk well. It's like, how do you figure all that out?
I think organically it happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think it happens organically, like when you start to move, right? Like we came together.
Yeah.
We started to move. We only gonna kind of lean toward people who moving like us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
I
And
think that period of time, my bad, but I know the period of time where I stopped wrestling is when they didn't really have a lot of stars. You had Mr. Kennedy out there, and I'm like, who? Like, it was a rough time to where they didn't have star power. They didn't have people with big personalities. They didn't have people that were draw.
yeah.
So right now, it's a good problem to have right now.
Yeah, follow the money, man.
Like, I know his guy. I hated him when he first got here.
right.
And that was because like the first thing they put him against was one of my favorite wrestlers. I was like, you going against Bray? Fuck you! Like,
Yeah.
Who you
Bray.
talking about? Who you talking about?
Your guy.
Who?
Your loins.
LA Knight.
Say his name. Say his name.
Joe Hendricks.
Say his name.
We all know.
Joe
we know who
Hendricks?
his guy is.
Say his name.
We know who his guy is.
Yeah.
We know who Ron's guy is. We know your guy. Okay?
Talk about it, huh?
Right. Yep. Well, that's it for us. We got our shit figured out. WWE and the rest of them may not. And, the Six Rings, the new name for all of us. Myself, Ron TD Icon, Chuck Jordan, Coach DTM, Meeks Mayhem in Texas, and Barbro in New York. You know how we do. Monday is the Monday Night Raw post show or morning after
Every day,
Tuesday.
every day,
Ron
every
T, NXT. Wednesday, me and Barbro, as always, AEW. Thursday is our in-studio show here, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, exclusively on YouTube. Soon to be on Patreon, so get it free while you can. Friday, SmackDown post show with the whole crew. Friday, AEW Collision, me and Barbro. Sunday, 8 p.m. special guest segment, different person from the IWC every single week. But until that stuff, it's been your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T, the Icon, with merch on.
With merch on.
Oh, since Ron wants to take my slogan, I was going to say one thing he forgot. Get the merch. And I'm Chuck Jordan.
It's your boy, Coach DTM. Listen, subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe. And make sure you sharing the clips, man. Share the clips because we get all the love off the clips, man. People be tagging us like, yo, that was funny. Yo, that was deep. Yo, pause. But you know what I'm saying? Right. Share, subscribe, like. Let's grow together.
Definitely. But till next time, you guys have been tuned in to the Holy Shhh podcast. Peace.